Juni. Hi, Juni, Papa. How are you? Welcome. I hope the connection's okay today because it just showed me the. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Where are you from, Juni? Speak up. What do you mean by speak up? So I wait a little bit. Okay, so you said, you see in the caption, say the topic is about the idea of. One of the students asked me for the idea and I want to share with you so you can input your ideas. Tell me some reason that's why you should learn English. So you can join me by let me know some of the reason why you choose to learn English. I am not making this live stream on laptop, but yeah, I do mobile phone from my cell phone. So your question is, how are you making? I don't really get it, quite get that. So you don't know how to do that or what? Yep. Are you asking something to me? Yes. The topic is why you should learn English. Give me some reasons why you learn English. What makes you learn English? What motivates you in learning English? Everybody has different ideas about, the goals to learn. So we try like some of the ideas. So I apologize for the internet connection. Sometimes it's kind of like interrupted. So, but it comes back after that. All right. So you can tell me why you learn English. Why do you learn English? I can help some other friends about the idea. So if you see me moving around, which means I'm doing my work. So, but my mother pushed me to learn English. Is that true? Your mother pushed you to learn English. So now my question for you is, do you like learning English? And tell me why your mom wants you to learn English. It's kind of it's funny to hear someone push someone to do something, but I hope that it works well with you, and I hope that you like English anyway. Okay, so that's great to know that it has become your passion. Good, great. And what English helps you? What English helps you in your life? Hi Thắm. Long time no see. So tell me what English can help you in your life, daily life. This week, guys, I'm super busy with my work, so I don't. Okay, I wait a little bit for 3 to 5 minutes and then I will give you some ideas about if someone asks you or if you have to do your hello come. Then later I realized that English is vital language for students, non-native speakers too. Cool. Yeah, I agree with you. Are you working now or are you still a student? And where are you from? What country? Sorry for the new time, I'm busy. So you will say sorry, sorry for being lazy lately, right? I know you guys busy. I know you guys busy. Don't worry about it. Everybody is very busy in life, right? All of my subjects in English. That's why I am learning this language. It's a broadened language and tricky as well. Let me see more. Sometimes it makes me love me. The English is like a just kind of international language, and it helps a lot in school. I believe every courses you take in university, English is one of the courses in your curriculum, right? Hi Abdul, how are you? Okay, so let me go ahead and input your opinions about the reason. So we try to look for at least 10 reasons to learn English. Okay. So there are many reasons to learn English, right? But because it's one of the most difficult languages or international languages, it is important to focus on what is right, what it is for you to learn it. Okay, so I'm gonna look at 10 reasons why English is so important to you. I'm sorry that the internet connection kind of. Sorry, one late. I'm sorry, caught you late. I joined late. Okay, no problem. Go ahead and take care of your business. I'll see you around. Thank you. Pause this. Okay, so you will write some of the reasons why you choose to learn English, and post it somewhere in your room, in your study room, in your living room, in your bedroom. Write it like in a postcard, right? So you can see it, right? You can see it every day, and it motivates you to keep track with your goals in learning English, right? So English is number one. Reason number one. I just really hate to say that the internet connection sometimes on and off. So reason number one, I think English is most commonly used language among other foreign languages, right? Throughout the world, when people with different languages come together, they commonly use English to communicate. So if you agree, show me your thumb up. Okay. So that is number one reason. If you can say or you can list it out, because it is the most common used language among other languages, different languages, foreign languages throughout the world. So wherever you go, right, if you travel to another country, so local people, they have their own language, but then you are a traveler, so the chance you guys will meet each other and communicate with each other using English, right? Commonly, we use English to communicate. You might not know a lot, but you may use some basic conversational ideas to interact with them. Okay, so that is the first reason, right? Do you agree with that? Okay, let me know if you agree with that. Does that make sense to you? So if you travel to Thailand, you might use English to communicate with them. Okay, no worries on me. Okay. All right, the second reason is you can input your ideas if you are here in this live stream. Some people say that learning English is very difficult. Is that your case? Do you think learning English is difficult or easy or kind of so-so? Well, knowing English will make you bilingual, right? Make you bilingual and more employable. So to employ means you can work for someone, right? More employable in every country in the world. So that's the second reason I can think of. It is difficult because it makes you bilingual. Bilingual means you can speak 2 languages at least. Bi means 2, right? Bi means 2. So you say bicycle. So bicycle has 2 wheels, right? So bicycle. So bi means 2. So when you know English, you English, so proud of yourself because you are bilingual. So it moves you up to the next level, right? To the next level. That's the second reason. And let me see the next reason I think we should learn. The next reason I think is let me see. I think English is easy, but to speak fluently. Speak fluently. So fluent is an adjective. If you use the word speak, the verb speak, then we use fluently, right? Or you can say speak in fluency, right? Quite hard, right? Speak. Yeah, it should need to have more practice, all right, in order to be able to speak. And I will get another live stream for the speaking skills and how you can do to get better or to be fluent in speaking, right? Despite China, China, Korea, or some country like Japan, Korea, right? The writing is so different from our alphabet, right? So in the United States is still a leader despite so many things happen right now, okay, as you know from the news, right? But it is the leader in technical innovation, economic development. So English is used in the United States and in any others of these fields. So they can use this in technologies. English can be used in politics, in business, in science, all kinds of things, right? So so you can see it how useful English is, right? That is the next one. Let me see. Anyone can give me an idea. So English is commonly spoken, right? Spoken throughout much of the world due to Great Britain expansion during colonial age. So Great Britain, people in Australia, people in New Zealand, people in Canada, parts of Africa or India and many smaller island nations like speak English, right? So English is commonly adopted second language in Germany. They do have English as a second language parts of the country. Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Netherlands. Speaking English opens these countries and cultures up to you, right? So you learn a lot of culture. You learn a lot of things happening around the world if you know English, especially for technology development. You are sitting at your home, right? Your own comfort, right? Zone, and then you can know everything around the world if you know English by reading the news, by watching a television program or some kind of like movies, things like that. So you know a lot when you know English, right? I'm not saying that other languages is are not important, but right now we're talking about the ways that motivates you to learn English. And from my own experience, knowing English helps me a lot in my life. And let's say it's used, worthwhile for business, education, sports, cultural, culture, right? So if you lead business as a noun, education is a noun, sport, and then culture. Your cultural is an adjective, and entertainment area, of course. Yes, I agree. That's all covered by English, right? Okay, great. So that means culture ups to you, which means you get closer to that culture. You understand more about it. Back to my idea before. If I know English, so whenever I want to do something, I want to learn something, I will go to internet and then I will search for that information and I read it. Some do it yourself. You say do it yourself means you learn how to do it on your own, so you can save money or budgeting. Then I get to YouTube and I learn, for example, how to fix this, how to fix that, how to organize things like this, right? Usually I watch in English, not Vietnamese as my mother tongue, right? So it's kind of wider, right? Okay, so another reasons I would like to say why English is so important is that the language of science, right? The language of science, as you know that all scientists, all science projects, they all use English to excel or to be good at science, to master science. You need to know English, right? Because all the documents, all the materials are written in English. Okay. So next one is it's based on the alphabet. So I think for me right now, Vietnamese, English, French, Spanish, more and more to use the same lettering, right, alphabet. So it is easier for you to write or to read when you or if you don't even know, you can guess, right? You can guess. But like if you see the Chinese word and the English word, French words, you might guess how to read this word. But for Chinese, you have no clue what to read. Korean, when you see the writing, you don't know all the words you don't know, right? Not the spelling. So it is important and it is easier for us to learn English. For me right now, I'm learning French. I figured out some words in French similar to English. And it's similar to Vietnam Vietnamese too, because in Vietnam, back to I think long time ago, people French. So there's some like French word that's still used in Vietnam right now. So I feel that interesting. I find that very interesting because of the similarities. All right. Okay. All right. So what else can we say about the reason? So as you know that Hollywood. So I'm living 45, I believe, 45 to 1 hour away from Hollywood. Okay. As you know, it's very famous for film industry, right? Very famous for film industry. English is also the language of film industry, right? And English means you no longer have to rely on subtitles. Hai con Đức. Okay, so you don't have to rely on the subtitle if you know English. For me, I don't really like to watch a movie with subtitle because it distracts me a lot. Because I want to enjoy the scenes of the movies and the the actor actress. Okay, khỏe con, cảm ơn con. So when you know English, you can listen, you can watch, you can enjoy the movie or the film better than you have to stick your eyes with the subtitles, reading it, and then you may miss some of the important part of the movie. I'm so sorry for that. All right, so rất khỏe không con? Okay, so next one, the reason I can think about is in the United States, if you can speak English, you are immediately opens up the opportunities regardless of your ethnicity or your race or your color or your background. If you know English, so you can apply job easier, or people can get you to work for them easier. Compared with some people come to the United States and they need to learn English, so it takes longer time for people to learn another language if they are not ready yet in their country. So of course that when you come here, you need to start your life right away, right? So you have to pay for all the kinds of bills, the rentings or kind of things. So you need to work right away. And if you know English already, so you come to live in the United States, you can apply for job. At least you can do labor job like assembler in the company with the minimum wage. So people hire you right away if you know English. But imagine it's hard if you live in an English-speaking community and you speak your language. Of course, the majority they will take people who speak their language. So that is the next risk. English gives us a big chance to get job in international. You are definitely right about that too. So yeah, sure. And you're not just only working in your company in the country, but maybe you work in the import-export company, and then you have a good chance to be promoted, right, from your position. Okay, and some, I don't know why the internet connection is so low today. So some people can go, do internship in another country, something like that, or learn some kind of special skills and go back to the country to help out the company. Okay, so I think this is, of course, that they cannot discriminate you by your race, your color, your background, if you can speak English, right? It happens everywhere, but at least you protect yourself and you feel safe, right? I think the other two reasons I would say learning English you can teach your children to at home if you are parents. Right now, I believe every kid every kid learn English at school from the very early age, right? From elementary school, they learn English already. So back to my time, elementary school, they don't have English yet in the curriculum. But like middle school, we started learning English in middle school to sixth graders, I believe, yeah. So if you know English, you can help your kids at home. So for example, me, when I'm living here, of course my kids, they don't English is their primary language. They cannot speak Vietnamese, and this is my fault that I didn't teach them, but I was so busy in my life. But then when they go home from school, they do have some homework to do or some projects needs to do. As a parent, if you don't know English and you live in this country, it's kind of hard for you to keep track with your kids' academic goals, right? So you need to know English in order to help your kids in school. And if you don't know, they get lost, and then kids, they get bored sometimes if nobody can help them, and then all of a sudden they just drop class. They feel so bored. They don't have any motivations for learning because at home nobody helps them. So that is, for me, especially that reason, it's very important to help kids. I do. With the pandemic right now, the school where I teach, there's some Vietnamese families, students, but I found out last time, I think 4 or 5 months ago, the school district called me and said, "Hey, Mr. Lee, can you help me to translate or to interpret some documents or a phone call from parents who are Vietnamese," because they found out some parents, they don't know English, and then the communication between school and parents kind of like this, and so the parent didn't follow up with whatever the paper that the school sent, either by email or a written document. Because they don't know English, so they don't know what it is. So during that time, when the COVID-19 started, we closed school, and then I got so many interview. I'm not interview, but the phone call translation interpreting on Zoom to those parents. So I think they're very happy. And then after those meetings, all the paperwork get done so quickly. So that is a very effective way, right? So the last but not least, English speakers in the United States earn more money than non-English speakers. Of course, right? It's true. Learning English will open your job prospects and increase your standard of living. So I think those things, like I would say at least 10 reasons for the students who ask me the question, give me some ideas about the reason why someone should learn English. More specifically, if you are living in a country where English is a primary language, so you need to know English, you need to learn English, you have no choice. Speaking your mother tongue cannot help you getting better in your life or increase your standard of living. So it's not just you, it's about your kids, your next generation, and of course when you get older, your kids cannot be always next to you, right? So you need to know English in order to help yourself to survive. So this is my sharing for today, and I'm not sure if you have any question, you can write it down, but you might have different ideas, different opinions about why you choose to learn English. Like Junny said that his mom forced him to learn English at first, and then after that this has become his passion in learning. So it's great to hear that. But yeah, there's so many. Some of you maybe you need English for your work because the company requires English as one of the qualification, or you can use English for your school because you do research or things like that. You use English for traveling, but like in terms of speaking, tell more reasons about that and why you have to do that. Okay. So back to your question after, I think speaking, it is to me, I think to me it is not as difficult as many people think. But the thing is, you have enough your vocabularies and you have enough confidence. Don't afraid to make mistake. Everybody makes mistake, even me, okay? Because English is my second language also, so I do make mistake. But if you are thinking about fluency when you speak, you might make some minor mistake, which is okay. But if you focus on the mistake, the less mistake you make, then your fluency will be slowed down, right? So it's fine. People don't blame on you for that. And then try to practice it every day and thinking English. Right now, as you see that I'm learning French, I try to post things on my Facebook with caption in French caption, because I want to make French surround me, so I can see it every day. I look at that post or something like that, and then that's the only things that I can think about is my experience of learning a foreign language. Okay, guys, so I will let you go and thank you very much, and I wish you a good day, a good night, and I will see you later. I'm busy right now working on my project, so this week is super busy for me, for my other business to take care of. So I try to hop on every day a little bit like that to share with you some tips or something that you can listen and you can learn from it. Okay, so okay, I think it's pretty much what I want to cover for today, and then I will keep you updated in the group. This weekend, if you are in my group of learning, then we will talk about shopping, speaking about shopping. So try to find all those vocabularies that you may recall from your memories. I know that you know a lot of vocabularies, but the case is you don't use it so often, so you may forget it. But right now the topic is about shopping, so try your best to write down all the words on the eyes that you want to express, you want to share with me on this Sunday, the coming up Sunday. Okay, so otherwise I will say goodbye, and I will see you maybe tomorrow, or some small tips, some small talk like this for you during this week, because as I said, I'm really busy. I have like about 60,000 mails to be done for this week by next Tuesday, so I try to finish it. Thank you very much, and bye from now, and I will see you again. Okay, bye bye.